Hello everyone. I'm going to do a little bit more experimenting today. I've been inspired and challenged by my fellow YouTube friend, Meri, who has TheMeriAtelier. And that's the last time I'm going to try to say that word, atelier. I had to look it up, and it is a French word for workshop, which is pretty cool. So Meri and I have been going back and forth with some of this. Started out with some of my transfer and skins and things I've been doing, and she then made a video on her channel that is just wonderful. So I inspired her, and now she's inspired me, because the one that I did in our kind of little challenge was just a small piece, didn't have a lot going on. So I have been checking out some of my sheer fabrics, which sheer fabrics is what she used, and found that I had some really lovely ones. These are all samples from, I have a friend who is a decorator, and she supplies me with wonderful fabric samples and wonderful wallpaper samples. So these are some of the shears I found, and I'm going to kind of go through here and decide what I want to use. This one is very nice here. So I'm going to look at that, and then I also have some little small pieces that I may play with that have a lot of neat stuff going on. I really like this one. If you can see it or not, I hope so. It's really, really cool. So, just gonna get after it and see what happens. Okay, now for the fun part. I let these dry overnight. You saw that what I did is I put down the design and let that dry thoroughly. Then I put down a couple of coats of Mod Podge. I put one coat down, let it kind of dry, and then added another. That's okay. And then I laid down my fabrics that I'd picked out. And I have let these dry overnight, so be sure you can see this. Now I'm going to do, this is the fun part, and the scary part, is peeling it back and seeing what we have here. So let's take a look and see what happened. Looks like it did nice. Sometimes I get ahead of myself and peel too soon because I get excited to see what's going to happen, but the proper way to do it is to let it dry thoroughly. And there you have it. This is the back side. This is the front. Let me zoom in where you can really see what's going on. Yeah. So this is the side, the back side, which is where the paint peeled off on. And then this is the top, and on this side you can see some of the print of the fabric coming through there. Isn't that fun? I love that. And a nice flexible piece, because I did put that coat of matte varnish on last, which keeps it from being brittle. Boy, this is gorgeous. Wish you could see it in person. It's really beautiful. Okay, let's take a look at the other one. Same thing here. The only difference is on this one, I had two pieces of sheer fabric that I laid down, overlapped a little, instead of just using one full piece. So, did the same process with this one that I did with the other one. Like I said, the only difference is that it had the two pieces. So, there. And you see this white, and right there, let's see if you can see right there, some gold. I don't know if you can see it or not. I guess if I zoomed in it would help. So there's that white, and right up here is some gold. And what happened is that is some stuff that was on the paper. It was on there previously, so anything that's down there is going to come up. So if you don't want anything, be sure you have a clean sheet. I don't mind because it's kind of fun to see what's going to happen. So there is that piece. This is the back side. Here's the top side that has some of the you can see the pattern from the sheer fabrics that were used. Nice stuff going on. You can see my hands through it, so transparent. So this is really fun. And you might also note that on this one, I used not as heavy paint. I used the Q-tip, and the paint strokes were thinner, which is nice because it dries quicker. But on this one, I did use some, especially on the outline, I did use some thicker paint, so it just kind of makes a little difference. I did those out of my tube. Aren't they lovely? I am very happy with them, and hope that you enjoyed this little exercise. And thank you, Meri, for challenging me. And you guys go give it a whirl. It's pretty cool. See you next time. Bye-bye.